this is Vincent Wynn for SlashView. We're here at CES 2012, and this is Showstopper. I've got a special guest here, Stephen Miller. Stephen's got a special product that he's going to demo for us. This is the new Lenovo phone powered by Intel. With that, I'm just going to turn it over to him and let him do his thing and tell us all the goodies that this thing's got under the hood.
It does have a lot of goodies, and I apologize, Vincent. I'm kind of a geek for phones.
Don't apologize for being a geek, man. I'm going to have to just hit you for that.
When you put a phone in a geek's phone, it's really, really nice. So this is brand new from Intel. It's just announced this week, and we're very excited about it. It's their Medfield technology.
What do you mean this week? It just dropped like literally hours ago.
Right?
Yeah,
3 o'clock.
Exactly.
Crazy.
Crazy, right?
So it's a really, really powerful phone, and the speed, like I'm going to show you in a few minutes, is nice. But it's a 4.5-inch screen, which is fantastic because it's bigger than I carry. But look how thin it is. It's really, really light. It's really, really tiny. The things that's going to blow you away are the 1080p camera on the front and a 7 on the back and a 1020p on the front. It's the best video that I've seen on a phone yet, and the best performance. Again, it's on right now running Gingerbread. We'll look at things in the future. It is a very big display and a lot of different screens to deal with.
How big is the display?
This is 4.5. But the thing that makes it 4.5 is how it actually still how small it is. It's all screen. So a lot of times you're doing a 4.5-inch.
This is not a conceptual device. This is an actual product.
This is a product, and it's going to be in this form factor. So if you look at the back, you see a phone this size. You're expecting a screen and not like a 3-inch.
Right.
But when you flip it over, you see it's almost all screen.
What's the resolution?
This is a 1080p. This is a full HD phone. So you'll see that when I look at the pictures, and you'll see that when we look at the video. But
is it Gorilla Glass?
It's Gorilla Glass.
It doesn't matter. Details. We
I know that it's tough. I mean, if you can live for me, I've almost broken, dropping it, walking over here. It's fine. So you start off, you're used to Gingerbread, so you're going to be used to Android and how all the apps look. What really is different, all the different screens, we have a launcher from Lenovo. We have it commonly across all of our tablets, and even our ThinkPad tablet. So it adds actually 5 more screens, and it's completely customizable. Like I just put media on here. You put in the apps that you want, you put in the links that you want from your complete library, and you get from your home screen 5 more links. So most phones have 5 screens, 7 screens. This has 12 different screens to go from. If we look at the videos, what I really want to impress you with, because this is really what got me impressed. So if we start this video, this is a high-res video. Let's go full screen. Wherever you move it, it's going to respond instantly. So as I pull here, it's responding, boom. There's no lag, there's no drop, there's no caching to get back.
And that's a true 1080 video we're looking at.
This is true 1080 video. So now when you port this out, now when I say port this out, this is a brand new technology that through a router, because it's a Wi-Fi phone, this can go straight to the Lenovo Smart TV. So if I'm looking at a photograph, I take a photograph of my kid and my dog.
How is it going straight to a...
It is with our Smart TV, so it's going via Wi-Fi. Mm-hmm. They see each other on the network. You drag and drop it over to your TV.
It doesn't stream?
It can stream over as well. So gotcha. I can stream the video over Wi-Fi streaming. So you need a little router for that, but that's just... the thing that gets me is usually when I know on my current phone, when I move video like this, I get that little pause as it recaches and it adjusts, but this doesn't. And if you want to look over here at pictures, I want to go back to my launcher. So if we come here to media, and then we bring up the pictures. My favorite view inside of here is taken by
Whose launcher is this? This is different from what we see on Android.
It certainly is. We took Android and it's Gingerbread under here, but we just wanted to add the extra user experience. So this is our launcher on top of this. So I like this view of looking at photographs by the date they were taken. Because I take a lot of photographs. When I buy a camera, when I buy a phone, the camera is maybe the most important thing.
Talk to me about the camera while we're on that real quick. And we'll come back to more of this, but...
Absolutely. Well, it is, you have a really nice flash on the outside of this.
What's the megapixel? I know people care about that. I don't. I just want a good quality picture.
Right. So this is actually transcending that, so it's above 8 megapixel, but it's a true 1080p. So it's an 8 megapixel camera here and a 5 on the front. So a lot of times,
on the front.
Yeah, a lot of times people put a 1.3 or even a 0.3
fixed
on
focus
the front.
or autofocus?
This is an autofocus. So
continuous autofocus?
I don't know. That we define.
Gotcha. I only get one gotcha an episode. episodes.
If you didn't get me on something, I would be a little bit upset. So it is a really nice camera, and I've taken a few pictures myself, and it's really nice.
Can you email me some sample pictures?
I certainly will. Yeah, I've got some from the booth over here, some of the other products. But I like this view, and I don't know how you can't like this view. The day that you took the picture, you remember the other night when we were in San Francisco and we were out on the wharf and we saw that idiot on the bicycle?
How is it easy to share socially to Facebook or Twitter or whatnot?
Well, you just grab here and you're looking at the photographs, and then you just hold down on the photograph. So I'm here in the view, and I just hold down on the photograph, and a menu is going to pop up. Where do I want to send it? Do I want to send it out to Facebook? Do I want to send it to Twitter? Which Gmail account? Which texting account do I want to send it out to?
That's just instant, isn't it?
Yeah, it just really is nice. So the interface, if you just look at this, how beautiful this golf course looks. You know, I'm not a golfer, but I can probably even see blades of grass if we go close enough.
This wasn't taken with this phone, right?
No. This is not taken from some professional photographer.
Gotcha, okay.
This is taken off of this phone. So this is somebody on a golf course today with this phone here in Vegas.
I can see how you're really abusing this phone. You need to take better care.
Well, I do. You know, the reality is that we're used to things being in our pocket,
yeah.
So we take them for granted. And this is the reality of how people treat their things.
Interesting. Talk to me about the ports. I like to geek out on like the speakers and the memory and the processor and things like that.
Well, this is, you know, a lot of times people right now are really focused on dual core. So this is, since it's Medfield, we're looking at things a little bit differently. The Medfield is actually a single core processor, but it's dual hyper-threading. You remember back in the PC days?
No, that's before my time.
Oh, okay. I guess it's
you gotta talk to me in modern
So what
language.
hyper-threading is it just takes all these different things that an application is doing and hyper-threads those away into basically like a separate core, but then it just gets them done faster. This is dual hyper-threading. So the basis of what you're doing in the foreground is 1.6 gigahertz, which is dual hyper-threading. Is what makes this thing so.
That just sounds like it's a battery. It's a battery life.
You know,
or is it on the contrary?
You would think so. It's actually on the contrary, because when you go multiple processors, you actually have things fight for time. This is a battery life cheapness. It's actually pushing the battery life beyond all day.
You don't by chance know the spec?
I do know that the battery is going to be a, let me look here, it's going to be a 890 milliamps battery.
1800, okay, good. And is it removable?
It is removable. You flip it apart, and that's the first thing I do when I get to a phone, actually, is I flip it over. Here's the SIM card. We're in America, so...
Wait, is it LTE enabled?
This is not LTE, but so it's GSM. So everything is easy to get to, and I like to carry two batteries.
I like the fact that you took the battery out, because now I get to see how fast it boots up.
Okay, because boot time is a big deal. So I'm going to leave the back off, and let's come here to the button. It's already actually going. So if we watch the boot time, we'll talk about the other ports. You got headphones out the top, and you have the common USB charger off the bottom. You have the volume rocker over here on the side. Just a really, really sleek design on the phone. So we're finished the splash screen.
Where's the micro USB? Okay, so it's down there. I can see a lot of Lenovo's DNA in here in terms of like just the angle and the shape and things like that. Is it geared more towards consumer, business, or a hybrid?
Well, you know, telephones are the first place, really, even more than PCs, that hybrid thing has happened. A telephone is going to go with us everywhere. I can push my mail to this. I can do all the internet things to this. So
it did boot up really quick, by the way. It got up before we even finished the conversation.
Absolutely. It is super, super quick. So it is a fast boot. And a phone is that thing that really bridges home, consumer. There is no delineation between a home and a consumer and a business phone. It really is just your phone. So
now I gotta ask that really tough question.
You got it.
All right, with all the customization, ice cream sandwich, what are we looking at in terms of upgrade?
Well, we want to upgrade it. As things evolve, I'm a fan of ice cream sandwich. I started to play with it a little bit. My phone won't upgrade. This phone, we're going to have this upgradable to ice cream sandwich. So,
with the additional, because I know Google's gotten really hard on adding layers on top of SES.
Right. Well,
how is that going to make this nice UI that you guys have created?
We know we're okay with that because we have such a great relationship with Google, and they're actually pretty good to work with. So we take their OS, we love their OS. We just layer this on top of it like an app. It kind of functions like an app. They're really good with their app store. This is layered right on top of it like an app.
So, hey, Steven, thanks for taking the time to come by and chat with Slash Gear.
Yeah.
Awesome device. I can't wait to review it.
Right.
You know, looking forward to seeing it hit the market. And once again, congratulations.
Thanks a lot. I think Intel's done a great job with the Medfield chipset. I think you're going to be blown away with the review.
bet.
Thanks for your time.
Have a great show.
Thanks a lot.